Hi, my name is Olivia and you're about to watch me make a clay project. I'm making a clay 3D project. It's got a bunch of different materials, and honestly I didn't show you the first part of it because that would have been another 2 weeks of videotaping that I just didn't do. The fact that the clay kept cracking over and over and over again while it was drying, I'm sure that was user error on my part, but it was still annoying. I'm about to show you, it's all had some interesting crackage, which I knew that it was going to. One, because I don't know how to work with clay. Two, because I'm pretty sure I used too much water and or it was too thin. I'm not really sure what makes this crack, but I do know that I can fix it. Probably a little bit, yeah. I probably should have had a plow.
What is a plow?
The start of a plant.
Okay.
I feel like the most common thing I've been saying is I don't have a plan, but I mean, I really don't. I don't have like a perfect picture in my head of what it's gonna look like finished, so maybe the cracks will have something to do with it. I don't know. I was just taking my finger and just like draping across the dry clay with wet clay and water and just trying to fill it. My thought process was, this should fill the cracks. Back with you guys next week when I start to paint everything. Like, it's not perfect. There's a little bit of a crack still, but I'm not too worried about it because like far away, it's not going to be the most prominent. I'm stacking these on top of each other. Like, I'm not going for perfection. I'm going for a finished project here. So the clay part in total probably took me 4 weeks, just because they were the 2 weeks that I wasn't videotaping ahead of time. And then there was the 2 weeks that I did show you of me filling the cracks and sanding and filling the cracks and sanding over and over again until I had the shapes okay, because they still weren't perfect, to be honest. The worst part about this is that I do have to sweep after the fact because it gets everywhere. It was super fucking messy. I got stuff everywhere and I was in a very intense rush to clean.
Why?
I was just trying to clean up after myself before Logan got home because I feel like otherwise he would come home and clean up my mess. The sanding phase was frustrating.
Is that it?
Yep. At this point, I was still going for iCarly, Nickelodeon, early 2000s, just because there's something really dark about that time period being so bright. But I was trying to make my 3D painting look like it would fit in that realm. Trying to channel my inner Spencer from iCarly to plan this out a little bit. Here is the canvas I'm going to be using. Obviously, I've already painted on it, but we don't use this painting, so I like to reuse and reduce and recycle, and that's what I'm doing. It's gonna be difficult. I've painted when it's already put together. It's gonna be hard. I'm excited for it. I want the challenge. Olivia, you have to work on other things. This can't be your project all day. I just want to keep working on this. This is my project. I want to do this. I want to finish my 3D painting. Why can Damon control crows at the beginning and then it's never addressed again? What?
What happened in this video?
Logan hates when I do these standing and walking around videos, but it is what it is. This is what you get. Guys, this is my inspiration. I found someone who did something like this on Pinterest and then I remade it. And then after looking at it for months, I'm like, I love this cardboard thing so much. I want to do it out of clay. I lost the plot somewhere along the way. Guys, what the hell? I'm gonna have to make so many more pieces to get this because like this thingy, I guess I could just make that entirely out of clay. I don't know. Never mind. We might not even use this. Bye. So that was my original plan, was to make something off of that painting. I got a little far from it. Just a little bit, I think. I'm going into a month working on this project, going into 3 weeks. Next week will be a month because it's definitely not going to be done this week because it's Thursday and this is the first time I've started working on it. So do you see it? I use old oregano canisters. What is it called? Anyway, they're all airtight. Okay.
What was your plan for painting the pieces?
It was to paint each piece. I tried to paint each piece individually and then make some of the colors match because I felt like if I had layers of similar colors that it might do something. I'll be honest, I lost the plot. I very much did. And it was around this time period that I realized I had no idea what I was doing. Yep. Like that one looks like a literal wooden block.
Did you go into the section with any plan in mind at all?
No, I was like, I'm just gonna play with some blocks. And then I videotaped it. And honestly, this is the longest videotape in this whole thing. We had to cut down so much of it. It was just me playing with blocks.
It was like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Me just placing stones. I like the balance of this. This is so fun, nothing means anything. Interesting. Okay, so from this view, they look like building blocks. Look at the shadow that they each create, like from different views. Loved it. Okay, so I didn't like that. And then this is telling some kind of story. What is it telling? I don't know. I wish that I could like pick it up and show you. I'm just gonna like pick you up and show you. Okay. You can't see it. Hold on. Interesting. Goodness, the layering of this is much harder than I thought it was gonna be. My chest will scream at me when it's time to stop. It'll be like, girl, there. I was honestly just really hopeful that the glue would stick to the clay. I had done it before, but I had reinforced it with more clay, and I knew at this point that I was not gonna be doing that. I questioned it, but I knew that I wasn't gonna be putting any more clay. Did I answer your question? So this is what I know, is this. So I'm gonna glue these down now. okay? You guys wanna see what I have so far? It looks freaking great. This looks like some kind of fried egg gone wrong. I should have stopped at this point because the colors that I got to over the white, looking back at it, I like that. I'm probably gonna do a few more layers. This is where we are for today. It does look like I'll be finished this week, so that's really freaking exciting because Logan asked me and I was like, I have no idea. My God, hold on. Me just freaking out about the lighting. Oh, that did no difference. Okay. Oh my God, what is happening? Let me try this one. What the what? God damn it. Did I just do this whole thing and it's just such a waste? I thought this was gonna be such a smart idea. This is crazy. Who's okay with this, damn it? No, I'm just gonna take some black paint. I'm gonna fucking go over all of these areas. Bitch. Oh, I'm mad. I'm big mad. Again, I should have stopped. Should have stopped. I hate it. I've made a grave mistake because I wasn't patient enough with the black, so I went around the edges of the paintings. It's not as bad as I thought it was. My first thought was to take a hammer and just go to town on all of this and then kind of just glue it back together and then do some paint splatters and then be like a really messy 3D painting, but that doesn't seem like a good option. What have I done? This is what I have left. God, what did I do? I guess I just said fuck this project is what happened. I just smashed it. I don't have another plan to fix this. I guess I'm just done. Ugh. So much time and energy for me to just be done. I'm sorry, Maisie, I'm done. No more hammering. Yeah. I don't know. Do I glue back on the little pieces that I have and then try to fix it? Why would I smash it if I wanted to fix it? I just I was just over this. This is so annoying. And I thought I was doing everything the way that I should have. I'm going to put it down and come back to it tomorrow to see if it's something I even want to fix or if it's just a lost cause at this point. Almost just went in my coffee, guys. It didn't. I do actually do art. I'm just wasn't feeling this, I guess. This is crazy. This is one piece of it. Wow, look at that. Okay, so this is the inspiration. And then this is the finale. What do you think? Comment down below. I woke up with a fresh perspective. I was really ready to see if the damage I had done made the piece unusable altogether, or if it just changed shit into something else. I don't know, I really like it. I didn't like it yesterday, I really like it today. All right, so thanks for tuning in, guys. Oh. Okay, okay. So that's what I did. Again, no plan was not very helpful for me because otherwise I would have known what the finished look would look like. I probably shouldn't have raged at it, but you know, you live and you learn, and I feel like I learned. I don't know what I learned, but it's something. Yeah.